Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
All right. Chief Seats, episode 56. I know that one for sure this time.
Double checked.
I was wrong last week.
Oh, yeah?
When I was editing it was 55. It wasn't 54. And I said 54. So, miso sari.
Brother,
Now-
come on.
It's just me and Bryce this episode.
Yup, sad hours. I almost didn't show up. I was really tempted to just stay home.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
It is one of those
Apparently
days.
one of those days for everyone else, too.
I got home today, or I got done with work at 4:30. It's supposed to be done at 4. I know. Heaven forbid it's half hour.
Oh,
but
no.
I went in an hour early today, so I got stuck at work for an extra 2 hours today.
At least you got paid for the 2 hours.
Yeah.
Pain is temporary. Money is also temporary because I'm going to fucking burn it on stuff I don't need.
Yeah. It's good. Here you go.
I have money. It's there. I'm just going to spend it.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Yeah. So, Combine is going to start soon. The NFL
Doesn't
Combine.
that start next week? Or is it?
I think it's this weekend. Yeah. So, there is a little bit of NFL stuff to talk about. The first one I do want to talk about is you see Cam Newton.
Did he get jumped? I saw it on Instagram that on TikTok that some kids jumped him.
He got jumped by like 3 kids, but he ended up basically jumping those kids instead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he like whooped their fucking ass.
Bro.
He had like one kid in one hand, one kid in the other hand, and he was just like wailing on the other one with like his feet or some shit. I don't know. I saw the clip. I didn't see a whole lot of it, but that's crazy.
This is something I'm going to have to look up.
It was at like his 7v7 football tournament.
Bro.
And apparently some people just tried to jump him like they were going to do anything to him. Cam Newton's like, what, 6'5", like 240?
He's a big boy. He's a big quarterback.
You're not taking that dude down.
No.
I saw a clip of him when he was playing against the Falcons like years ago where it took like 7 dudes to bring him down there. Like they really thought they were going to be able to take this guy down.
Even though he's out of the league. Okay, so yeah, maybe he dropped like, say, 10, 20 pounds, whatever.
Yeah.
It's still big guy.
Cam
big
could
fella.
probably still play today, honestly.
Yeah, he's ass, though. Sorry,
I'm not saying he'd be good, but I think he's good enough to probably be a backup in the league.
He could be a fullback.
Just give him the football.
Yeah, give him the football and run it. He's pretty agile.
Is he even 30 yet? There's no way he's 30.
No, well, he played in 15 was his like breakout year.
Yeah. Last year he played was like what? Probably 2019, 2020?
I don't know.
He was a beast too at the time. Maybe he might be like 30, 31, but he's not that old and like now he can't get a QB job.
He's 34.
Oh shit, Cam Newton's 34?
Yeah.
Man, that makes me feel old.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was like 31 at the oldest. 6'5", 245, or what do you say, 235? 245. That man's a unit. You're not jumping this man, even if he wears funny hats.
Last year he played was 2021, it said.
2021?
Says he played.
Damn. It feels like his last year he played was like 2019, but 2021's right.
This is what it's saying, like on NFL. So
he could definitely still play today if he wanted.
I could see him because he hasn't been taking the toll on his body for however many years. So I feel like probably throw him in as like you said, either a backup quarterback or probably see if he's still agile enough. Yeah. I mean, if he's teaching football still,
right.
Figured he's gonna be showing off drills.
He has his own podcast too that does well. So I doubt he's going back. Yeah,
he's got the weird ease.
I think it's called 4th and 1 or something. It's kind of dope because like I always liked Cam Newton as a kid. Like he was one of my favorite players.
He was like the superstar.
Yeah, I had a Cam Newton jersey. He made the dab popular, and like it's cringy now to think about people dabbing, but like
doesn't matter. It's the way the culture was.
That was the cool thing.
Yeah,
hitting the fucking Superman. That was cool too.
Yeah. Outside at recess football? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You like score a touchdown in schoolyard football, and then you're over there hitting the fucking... I had a Cam Newton jersey. I loved Cam Newton. He was awesome.
Yeah.
There was another stud on that team too. Mike Tolbert was the fullback. He was like number 35. He was this really stocky, short dude. He would just bowl people over.
Can't forget about Greg Olson.
Oh yeah, Greg Olson.
He was in that group.
Hey, justice for fucking Greg Olson, man, because he's gonna lose his broadcasting job to Tom Brady. Because
Really?
Tom Brady's joining Kevin Burkhardt as like the main broadcast team for Fox.
Fuck that. Send him somewhere. Send Greg Olson somewhere where the other dude's like too old.
Yeah.
Or they just don't care.
I hope he continues to broadcast. I think he had interest in coaching too. But he's a good broadcaster. He like really breaks it down to the point where like it's easy to understand if you're like a casual football viewer.
Yeah.
And you're watching and you're like, and he's not like too over with the jargon or anything.
Yeah.
Like he makes it pretty simple. He's very entertaining, I think. And it's a shame that he's going to lose his job. But I am excited to see Tom Brady in the booth.
I feel like he's going to be a total nail. Just going to stand there and say,
I hope not. Is he going to be like Tony Romo, just fucking,
I don't know if he's going to be Tony Romo. I feel like he's just not going to say a lot. Because
that one looked a little Mahomey right there.
Tom Brady himself is a quiet guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he's usually pretty vocal, but maybe like media-wise, he never got into like any trouble or anything. So maybe that's why
he just doesn't like when you see he either talks about football, he talks football, and that's it.
He's a good leader.
Like the interviews you see, he doesn't really talk a whole lot in the interviews. He makes it short and sweet and to the point.
That's true. He has it's not like it's his podcast technically, but it's not really his. It's owned by CBS Sports, and I think he just talks on it. And like it's like you would think for CBS Sports it would be like really high quality and produced. It's like shitty Zoom quality and with like the mics and like the echoing the whole time, and it's just him talking ball for like 20 minutes with someone else, and then there's some other dude, I forget who's in it, who's like he's like the real analyst, and it's really just Tom bullshitting with his buddies for like the rest of the time. And it's not bad. Like I've only watched an episode or two, but it's gonna be different when he's in the booth, because then you got to be like, it's going to be cool to see him give a perspective that you don't really get to see from any other broadcaster, because like, yeah, a lot of the broadcaster before, they're like former players, but you're getting to hear from the guy who has 7 Super Bowl rings. Like, he's going to break that shit down and he's going to do good. So I wish it was him and Joe Buck. That'd be a good broadcasting booth.
Yeah, it would.
Just replace Troy Aikman. Tom Brady should have went to ESPN and replaced Troy Aikman, and they should have put Joe Buck and Tom Brady. That would have been a killer booth. Joe Buck gets too much hate too. People don't like Joe Buck. There you go. Yeah. He's not emotional enough. Well, too fucking bad. All right. I think he does a good job. He lets the moment play out. You noticed how like at the end of the Super Bowl, you didn't really know if it was over.
Yeah.
Because Tony Romo's sitting there fucking jerking off half the time going, well, you see what they did there, Jim. It's just like, let the moment play out, dude. Yeah. There was a killer call from Jim Nantz. He was like, it was in Las Vegas, so he said the corny thing of like, oh, jackpot, Kansas City. And that's kind of a cold line. That's kind of cold.
Kind of.
And then he just let it ride. But then Tony Romo butted in, and I'm like, it made me think for a second. I'm like, wait, is it over? Is it not over? Especially with the new overtime rules.
Yeah, well, like, I was confused by the new overtime rules too. I thought for sure the San Fran had a chance to bring it back.
I didn't fucking know either. Like they were saying, end of the quarter, end of the overtime period, then it goes into another overtime period. I think that it's only if Kansas City like held the ball to the end of overtime, they still get to like finish that possession. But I don't fucking know. That was the whole thing. So
fucking weird.
I saw another thing too on TikTok. It was like, there's been a couple of people to break down this video and explain it, but I wanted to bring it up to you in case you didn't see it. It's like a girl, and she's asking like, when guys are talking about the game, they're like, hey, did you see the game last night? Mm-hmm. How do they know what game they're talking about? Now, this is a specific like dude thing. It's a universal dude thing.
Is. You know, it is kind of weird. How do we? I mean, I guess it's just whatever the biggest game is, or, you know.
That's what I would say. Like, whatever the biggest game was, it's got to have, like, some type of significance, or, like, if you're a fan of the same team as me, like, obviously, if it's Monday and I see you.
Did you see, last night you see the game? What one? Wisconsin versus, like, Purdue or something.
Yeah, like if I say that on like a Sunday to you, and the Badgers just played on Saturday, and I'm like, "Hey, you see the game?"
Badgers? I'd ask Badgers or
Yeah,
Michigan.
right. Or if it's like NFL and like Monday, I'm like, "Hey, did you see the game last night?" You're
Well,
probably
if
assume
it's
I'm talking about
if
Packers.
it's Monday, you definitely know what game we're talking about because there's no college football on Mondays.
Yeah, exactly. I
Same with like Friday. If you ask me how did you see the game, it's like
That is a pretty foolproof thing though, to just be like, someone says to you, "Hey, do you see the game?" And just go, "Yeah, it was crazy."
yeah,
Don't even know what game they're
there could be
talking
like
about.
5 games on, and it's I guess it just comes down to whatever one is like gonna be the best matchup. That's usually what people talk about.
You gotta wait for them to give you
Dude,
context clues.
I am so excited for March Madness coming up.
Are you?
Yeah, it's the one time of the year I watch college basketball, pretty much.
I might catch a game or two. I used to be like pretty big into March Madness. Like I made a bracket every year. I didn't make a
Oh,
bracket last year at all.
I
But
made a bracket last year. My bracket last year was a bust.
was it?
All my it was like half. I think half or it wasn't even half. I think it was 75% of all ESPN brackets,
Oh, got
like on the
busted.
app or on the
Oh,
NCAA app,
didn't
were
fucking
bust.
Fairleigh Dickinson beat
Number 17 beat like number 1.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the lowest seed beat the highest seed, and like that's the second time that's ever happened.
Yeah, it
Eh,
upset everyone's brackets.
oh yeah. Did they like kind of go on a run too? Didn't they make it to the Sweet 16, or
I
did they
think they
lose
made
in the
it to
round of
this.
32?
I think they made it to the Sweet 16.
Because I remember that. I remember fucking picking Gonzaga. Like I probably picked them like 2 years to win it all, and then they both. Gonzaga always fucking chokes, dude. They suck. They
Yeah,
lose every time. And I don't even have to like. I don't even actively watch college basketball during the regular season,
yeah.
but I just know that they fuck up all the time. Maybe I'll make another bracket this year. Who knows?
Maybe
But
that's what we should do. We should do a bracket.
there you go. You're gonna be hard pressed though to get the other guys to do that, to make a bracket.
It's not that hard. There's literally a fucking NCAA app. Um, Look at NCAA Live.
Yeah.
Fucking click on it. You load in. You click who you want for each round, and then you hit done.
Shit,
It's
I'll
not
make a
hard at
bracket
all.
with you this year.
It's not hard.
Yeah. I used to do that quite a bit, but
Well, I gotta
didn't keep up to date with it last year.
read the terms of service or whatever. It's pretty sweet. Like you can
We
see.
used to, in like early years of high school, I remember I had like Cameron over, and was it Dalton over too? I don't remember who, but we like set up 3 TVs in the living room. We just like stayed here and watched March Madness like one night. It was dope.
Yeah.
I remember going on like the Chromebooks in high school, or like in middle school too, popping up the Chromebooks, logging into marchmadness.com or whatever, and then you could watch the games live on
Yeah.
there. Be doing that during class or like during study hall or whatever.
You remember that video that went around of like some dude, he taped it to the back of his buddy's sweatshirt
Oh yeah.
and he was
That's
watching
smart.
March Madness?
I like that. That's smart. I should do that.
Dude, I remember when AirPods like came out. Everybody was like, bro, March Madness? Can listen to the game now?
Mhm.
Shit's fire.
Yeah. That is like
You know,
the thing to
in
do.
study hall during March Madness, we'd all have our like AirPods in, just sitting there, like doing work, having like the phone.
Not conspicuous at all.
No. Our study hall was weird because like we were allowed to sit like back behind these bookshelves and shit. So like, and we were like
Doing it low
juniors
key.
and seniors, so we had the seniority, and they were like,
They didn't give a shit.
they didn't really give a shit because it's like, well, they know better.
I remember kids like in middle school, they used to, back when before AirPods, when you always had the wired earbuds,
Yeah,
they
they
would like,
put it in their sleeve,
yeah, run it up through the
and
sweatshirt.
then yeah, sit like this.
Now kids nowadays, well, I don't want to sound like a fucking boomer, but kids nowadays don't know how easy it is to listen to something on your AirPods.
Well, that and they got like the super small ones now, like
It's
those
true.
Beats. They like fit
Oh yeah.
inside your ear and like flush with your ears, so you could literally just
If you're looking
you
at
get
someone
like some
straight
white
on,
ones.
you can't even tell.
Yeah, you get like white ones or something, or you have long hair. You go.
Get it to match my skin tone.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you
sure
go.
they have like a peach one or something.
That's $1 million idea right there. You need it. Well, I guess that's just what hearing aids are, though, aren't they?
No, hearing aids are like tapped into your eardrum and shit. And
But they make those like skin colored.
but yeah, because it's a hearing aid. It's not. It's not a headphone you can take in and out that
Get
you want to.
headphones with your skin color. It's $1 million idea.
It is. There's probably someone out there who's trying it, and they're like,
Maybe. We've probably already been beaten to the punch with it. That's the thing.
There's probably, I bet you the reason it's not out there is because companies have thought, well, people who usually wear earbuds want other people know they have earbuds, and so they don't try and be like, hey, buddy, come up and tap them.
Oh yeah,
That's the one spot where I can see it failing, because then you got to be like, huh?
that would piss me off.
Because like, say your teacher's saying your name, and you're just sitting there, kind of just, they think you're zoning out, and you look up, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
And you're trying to read lips, like, sure.
Just take the fucking earbud out if they're talking to you.
Well, no, that's the whole thing. You want to let it sit in there. You don't want to take it out because then they're going to know you're not paying attention.
I guess. But aren't they going to... I feel like if you get close enough, they're going to see it anyways. But who knows? Enough. I don't fucking know, man. I just work here. Yeah. So we got to continue our little uniform recommendations of changes and all this jazz. So we did the NFC last time. We're going to do the AFC this time. So we'll just start bowling through it right away, basically to give a rundown of what we're doing. What we did last time is we went through each individual team. We said, do they need a uniform change? It's like a flow chart. Do they need a uniform change? Yes. Then you talk about what you want to see. No, then we'll just move on to make it pretty simple. So start AFC North. Start Baltimore.
Baltimore Ravens.
I like Baltimore's uniforms.
Keep it the same. Don't change anything.
Honestly, I don't even think of what I would want the Ravens to do besides what they already do. That's the issue. Like, they do a black helmet. I don't even think I'd want the Ravens to do a purple helmet. I don't think that'd be good. I don't think I'd like that.
I think if they did a purple on the black jersey.
What, a purple helmet with a black jersey?
Yeah.
Maybe.
If you did like purple pants and purple helmet.
There's just something about like black helmets with the Ravens that makes so much sense to me. I don't know why. It just does.
It's just because it's the Ravens. It is that they.
Yeah.
The Ravens.
Valid. All right. What do we got next? Let's go Bengals. Bengals shouldn't change anything either, honestly.
No. Make the white tiger the home uniform.
I don't know about that.
I mean the away uniform.
Just wear the white helmets full time.
Yeah.
I kind of dig that, honestly.
Like the white helmet with the black pants, bro.
I think you just got to go with the all white. I don't think I'd fuck with the black
what
pants,
if
white
they
helmet.
Did? Hear me out now. I know this is called White Tiger for a reason, but take the white on the black jerseys. I mean the orange on the black jerseys. Make it white. And then do the black and white.
That might be kind of dope.
Do the black and white helmet, or like reverse the colors.
I think that'd be cool.
The white stripes with the black.
Right. I think I could rock with that. That wouldn't be too bad. Honestly, like the fucking Bengals going to this uniform now that they have right now is so much better than their older ones that like I can't even think of a better upgrade.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing.
For sure.
Then we got Cleveland.
The Browns.
Yeah, the
honestly
Browns.
Pretty solid for being the Browns.
Oh shit! I just clicked to the wrong one.
For being just brown.
They make brown work, which I feel like a lot of teams they shy away from brown because it's. Let's be honest, it's not the prettiest color. It's the color of shit.
Yeah.
It's also the color of chocolate.
That's why you say you take the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a fair point. That's kind of a tough look for Cleveland. I'd be like, I'm taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Honestly, they're all white jerseys are pretty fire.
Yeah, this white helmet they added this year, I like that. I don't even think I changed anything about the Browns either, man.
You know what I think they should do full time for home?
What?
Keep the white face guards.
Oh, you're right. They should do that. The
white face guards would look way better at home.
That would look so much better.
Than the brown one or black or whatever they got on there.
I think they do that as like a throwback right now, but literally all they do to the uniform is change like the face mask.
I'm telling you, they should just.
They should, do that full time.
It would look so much better.
And then you could rock that with the away uniforms too.
Oh yeah,
that would be
so
nice.
much better.
All right, last one in the north. We got the motherfucking Steelers.
The Steelers, honestly, pretty fire. You can't. They've been a classic for.
They haven't changed theirs.
They haven't changed theirs much,
and I'm okay with that.
Honestly, the Bumblebee is ugly as hell.
Bring them back, dude.
No,
bring them back.
It's so ugly.
They're not good, but that's the whole thing. They're so bad that they're good. I like them. I say bring them back.
There's no names on them or anything.
There's names, isn't there?
None on the throw.
Oh, there is little names there. And like it's so weird with their numbering on there that they have a white like box around each number.
Yeah.
It's so weird that I love it.
I don't like how like 80s the numbers look. They look like super old school.
Yeah, kind of.
Like they look like it's 1-1 against this team versus this team in gym class, and you got the little fucking flip one. That's what it fucking looked like.
You're actually right.
Playing badminton or someone, and someone's keeping score on the little thing. Yeah, that's exactly what the fucker looks like because he keep flipping the cards over.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what it looks like.
I don't know, man. I like it. I think one game a year you got to wear the bumblebees.
It's just
they're so ugly. They're good. They're like the dog you pick up from the pound that's all mangy and like kind of ugly looking.
Yeah, you pick it up to put it out. Oh my god, put it out of its misery.
Nah, man. I like the bumblebees.
Stay
Bring them
buried
back.
in the past. Brother.
There you go. All right, let's go to the AFC East.
East?
So I gotta find. Let's go Buffalo first.
You said West.
Since they start with a B.
The Bills. Mason's gonna hate listening to this episode.
Yeah, he's gonna. Mason's sit there right now. He's listening to this. He's going, "Shut the fuck up! Shut up, Bryce! Stop!"
Oh, it's so true. So true. I can hear him saying
Stop!
I can hear him saying it from here.
Yeah, I can already. I'll embody what Mason does every episode. When you say the Bears, he goes, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, shut the fuck up. He gets so pissed about it.
He does
for no reason.
I don't know.
Buffalo Bills, bring back the red jerseys.
They didn't even wear those as the alternate this year, though. I don't think they did, unless I'm wrong. But I don't remember them wearing the red jerseys.
They need to wear them more.
What I want to see the Bills do is bring back a red alternate helmet, because they used to have the red helmet like regularly. I want to see them bring that back as an alternate. That would look good with
the retro.
Yeah, if they did, or just bring back their old jerseys as a throwback one from like the 90s. I'm not talking about like the ones they had in the early 2000s to like 2011 or whatever it was. Those were kind of ass. Yeah, kind of ugly. But if they brought back a red helmet and wore it with like the blue jersey, that'd be kind of fire.
Even the red with the white would look fire. Red, white, and blue pants.
See, that'd be good too. Like I think there's a lot the Bills could do, and their uniforms alone are good, but throw in a red helmet. Mix it up a little bit.
You can't really go wrong with red, white, and blue. It's pure American.
It's a killer color combo. Like the Giants do red, white, and blue.
Bills bombing tables and losing NFC
City of Buffalo
AFC championships.
Just a wasteland of broken tables and buffalo wing sauce.
Broken tables and broken dreams.
Blue cheese or ranch with
ranch. Everyone in Buffalo is going to say blue cheese, but blue cheese is disgusting. I don't like tasting little chunks of sour cheese in with my wings. It's disgusting.
I think it's just because we're Midwestern, but ranch is superior.
What the fuck?
I can't, dude. I don't think the audio picked that up, but it was like cracked like a motherfucker.
No, fuck blue cheese. Blue cheese is disgusting.
You're not wrong. All right. Miami should be next.
Ranch, brother. Buttermilk ranch is the way to go. The Dolphins.
What do you think about the Dolphins, Unis?
I think that they should bring back. Honestly, I like them. I think they should bring back the orange jerseys, the all orange.
I don't know, man.
One game, brother. I love that jersey.
Those weren't that nice.
Bring them up. All
right, we'll find the year on here. I don't even think those were that nice. They're. Are you talking about like the early ones they had? Like
those ones, 2016.
No, those were ass. The ones before it, like when they had the old Dolphin logo.
The orange looks kind of goofy on the screen, but still.
I think that's just wrong.
I don't think all orange is the way to go. Maybe put the pants with the orange. But I still like the orange jersey. Orange jersey's fire.
What's your opinion on the Dolphins logo? I know Nick is not happy about it.
What, the new one?
Yeah,
I mean, I like the old one where it's kind of like jumping.
He says this dolphin looks fierce.
It's a dolphin, and I meant to look fierce.
I fucking told him that. We had an argument about this like way back. It had to be like episode like 12 or something. And we had an argument. He was trying to say that dolphin, it's a okay logo. But it's not fucking
classic.
fierce.
No, it's not.
A dolphin cannot be fierce.
No, it's
A
not.
dolphin wearing a fucking special ed helmet, all right? Wearing a safety helmet, his motorbike helmet.
Yeah.
He can't be fierce.
Hey guys, look, they gave me a helmet.
Like, that's what it looks like. It doesn't have a face mask or anything. It like,
fuck that, man.
Imagine if they did.
It's a good logo because it's classic.
Yeah.
And I like how the helmet on the on these old jerseys are like kind of off white.
True.
Adds a little bit more pizzazz.
I find it funny that what if the dolphin, they throw an M on the helmet? What if they just threw another dolphin on there? And then the logo on that one is a dolphin wearing a helmet. And then in that logo, it's a dolphin wearing the helmet with another dolphin wearing a helmet.
It's just the ongoing.
It's just a fucking dolphin helmet.
One of those pictures where they just are like the little paint, like people draw and shit, and it just keeps zooming.
Yeah.
And zooming and zooming.
It's like when you open up OBS and then you're the wrong thing.
Are you talking about 2010?
Yeah, yeah.
That might be the one I'm thinking of.
That looked like a better orange. That was definitely a better orange.
More Florida orange for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, those might have been better uniforms in total. I don't mind the Dolphins uniforms now, but
I like how they had
kind of fire
in like cursive on the jerseys.
Yeah.
Instead of just Dolphins. I think that a lot of teams should bring back.
I don't think you see a lot of teams do that now with like writing on their jerseys.
Well, yeah, it's usually like the fucking they have like the little patch logo, or they have like the logo on the side.
Yeah.
With like by the Nike logo, because they're all Nike jerseys right now. And they usually just have the NFL logo right here.
I know Atlanta does it right now with the big ATL, which is stupid. Just having a giant ATL on your chest. Cardinals do it with Arizona. That's all I can think of. I don't think any other teams do that. Oh, they have like little writing that says Houston, don't they?
I thought it says Texans on it.
Oh, it probably says Texans, yeah. But well, we'll actually get to the Texans uniforms in a little bit. All right, let's talk about Patriots uniforms, wherever the fuck they are in here. Oh, right here.
New England. There you go. Keep forgetting New England's in the AFC.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right, man.
Now, this is one where I believe bring back the Pat Patriot unis,
bring back
dude.
Snap and Pat.
Those are so sick. Those are so much better than like I've never been a fan of the flying Elvis gray helmet.
I think it's just so iconic. You gotta.
But Tom Brady made that iconic. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the point. It's like, iconic now. If there was no Tom Brady, we'd probably think they're shit helmets.
We can only accept the Patriots logos and like the uniforms they had before. We can only accept them as all right at the bare minimum because Tom Brady made them. He made them iconic.
I think they should bring back, like you said, the red jerseys.
Yeah.
And maybe try and do something. See if they can work the gray.
Yeah.
Because maybe the gray with the snapping Pat like that would look pretty fire.
Dude, hot take.
Oh.
But if Tom Brady was like never alive, if he never ended up on the Patriots and he never won fucking 7 Super Bowls with them, the Patriots would have changed their logo by like 2004, 2005 because the Flying Elvis logo is not good.
I don't know if they'd change it.
I think they would have.
I think that they would have kept it.
It's terrible. It's terrible for branding. It's way too long. It looks awkward placed next to any other logo in the NFL. It's not a good logo. And I'm surprised they still have it to this day. But
hey, man, we're not from New England, so why the fuck should we care?
I don't know. Bring back the Pat Patriot logo. That was sick. Red jerseys, white helmets. That's where it's at.
Don't they still make red jerseys? Like, can't you go out and buy an alternate? That's the alternate, right?
Yeah, that's like their throwbacks they wear. And it's so much better than anything else they've done.
I think that they just need to go for a full-on uniform rehaul.
Probably.
It's been so long since they've done something.
Do you remember when back in like the 90s they used to have the big fucking Pat Patriot, or not Pat Patriot, Flying Elvis logo on their shoulders?
I remember them having like silver on the shoulder, like around the shoulder.
Oh,
like right here.
I can pull it up.
They had silver on the bottom of the arms. I remember that.
It's on here. Oh, this is what we're talking about. This is... Now, what applied like this, it's kind of fire.
Yeah, the white jerseys make it fire. The blue jerseys are kind of gay.
What's with the striping on like underneath the letters? That's kind of weird.
I don't know.
It's not bad though. I don't know. I just don't think it's that good. I think they got to change them.
My personal favorite are from like 2000, I think it's 13, 14, somewhere in there, maybe 15
Yeah.
of them, where they have the silver right here. They have the silver patch going around the arms.
Let's see here. 2000, let's do 13 here.
Or I could be wrong. It could just be the silver on the. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you
Going
mean.
across the shoulders.
Yeah, those are like the iconic Tom Brady ones.
Yeah, no, that's. These are probably my favorite because even though they have the logo on the side,
Yeah.
it's like, it's like, it's pretty nice.
They're not bad, but
I like that. It's just, I like the way the numbers are.
yeah.
The numbers look good. I like the use of the silver more. It actually matches like the helmet, the pants, cleats, and everything.
Right.
Compared to what they use now, it's like there's almost no silver. It's just a helmet.
True, they don't do as much silver now.
They need to bring back some silver, is what I'm saying.
Bring back the silver, baby. All right. Jets are the last in the AFC East. They have, oh my lord, are they already popping the 2020? Oh yeah, these are the ones from last year. The Jets are getting new uniforms, if you did not hear, but they're going full time to their legacy whites, and then they're going to make a green version and a black version, I hear.
Which the black version is gonna be fire.
Oh yeah,
I can already tell you it's gonna be.
I already like the legacy white, like these. These are good. What they had before, like a lot of people didn't like these.
I like the one right to the right of the legacy white with the arrows instead of the stripes.
Oh, what this one?
Yeah, I like the way that like it comes across the front and kind of dissipates off the back compared to like the stripes because they have stripes on the shoulders or on the sleeves on the one to the left.
So the ones
I like the black face guard better.
I guess so. So you like the ones they're changing out of right now.
Well, I just liked it for the little thing that's coming across. I think they should keep that.
A lot of people did not like these Jets uniforms when they first dropped, and they still don't like them to this day. Honestly, not that bad.
They're not that bad for what they are.
Yeah, I think they got too much hate. I'm okay with them changing to legacy white, and like I love when teams are going to lean into the throwback uniforms like they're doing now.
Yeah,
but it's honestly not that bad of a uniform. Some people, I think, they're just dunking on it too much.
Yeah.
And the Jets, they rebrand like every fucking 5 years anyways.
Yeah, 5 years or so you can suck it up for 5 years.
Right. Well, it's because your team can never get an identity that they just like rebrand every 5 years because like, oh, we suck. We need a new identity.
Yeah, no, Jets black and green is probably the best jersey uniform they got right now.
I like that black one, the like stealth black or whatever it is. I don't remember what they call it, but jet black. Yeah, it's good. All right. Then we'll bump into the AFC South.
Dun dun dun.
Let's start with, if I can see on here, Houston would be the first one up.
They're the youngest team in the NFL, aren't they?
It's either them or us. I know the Packers are pretty young too.
What?
Packers might be one of the youngest.
No, I'm talking about the youngest team to like be formed.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like age-wise.
No,
you're right. They're the youngest team to be formed. They're 2002.
I thought they were born in 97.
Nah, 2002, dog. I mean, the ones before, I think there was an expansion in, it was either 95 or 96 that brought in the Panthers and the Jaguars, and then these guys came in 2002. These are, I like the Battle Red helmets, but I do think the Houston Texans are due for a redesign, and I'm pretty sure they're getting one from what I heard.
I like their Battle Red helmets with the black jerseys. Or is that a blue?
It's like a navy blue.
Or a dark navy.
Deep blue.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I like their alternate. It's cool to see it one game.
Right. I don't mind the red.
What do you think do you think they change the logo, or do you think they're going to keep the logo and just redesign the jerseys? Because I think they could go for a logo change.
I heard
the same logo since they came out.
I wouldn't mind them doing a redesign of the logo. I do like the logo they have right now. I did hear though that they're going to add a third color to their set. You know, like the Oiler blue that like the Tennessee Titans wear.
Yeah.
They want to add that to their set. So it'd be like the light, like powder blue.
To what, incorporate the Houston?
Yeah, like the Houston heritage.
Yeah.
You know. So then like the navy blue and then the red. I think that would look good. I hope they get a good design out because I think it'd be kind of cool. But I also think it's going to look too similar to the Titans. So I don't really know. I mean,
well, it might not. We don't know yet.
It depends on how they use it.
Yeah,
depends how they play it out.
Depends on how they fluff it up.
Right. You ever hear about Houston, like the University of Houston wearing like throwbacks that were Well, they weren't throwbacks. They were more like uniforms that paid homage to the Oilers from Houston. So it was like kind of the same design. It said Houston on the helmet, and it's like a powder blue with like the red outline around the white numbers. And then the Titans they sued them. Yeah,
Why would
for
you sue a
copyright
fucking
infringement.
college? It's Houston College. It's not like it's some like random college out in the middle of nowhere, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those things about people just being pricks about it. I mean, we did have that whole conversation a little while back about like who should get the right to the Oilers. Should it be Tennessee because technically that's their franchise, or should it be Houston because it's the city? I still side with Tennessee, but it's kind of a dickhead move to be like, yeah, you guys can't do that. That's too close to our uniforms.
Yeah.
Like, you got to let them get a little bit there. I think there's a lot of like animosity and like anger around that though between the cities of like Houston and the state of Tennessee.
Yeah.
Because it's really a fight of like who gets to rep the Oilers stuff. So
Yeah, pretty
who
much.
knows though. Speaking of Tennessee, actually we won't do them yet. We'll do Indiana next since they're right next there. Indianapolis Colts. What's your I love their uniforms. I think they should keep them. But what I really want to know is what's your thoughts on their Indiana Knights uniforms, the like black helmet with the blue jersey.
I like the black helmet. I think the black helmet's fire.
I don't mind the black helmet. The jersey's a little weird.
The jersey is weird. I feel like you should do black helmet, white jersey, black pants.
I think that would look pretty good.
Or even blue pants.
Yeah. A lot of people were calling them like the Duke Blue Devils.
Yeah, well, I mean, it does look like a Blue Devil jersey.
Duke's football team, yeah, kind of looks like that.
They're black and blue, but I dig the helmets.
It's not bad.
I remember we were all talking about it when like they gave us the teaser for it.
Yeah.
We were all like, "Oh shit! What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?"
They dropped
and
that.
then they dropped that, and it's like, it's all right.
Yeah. Fun fact too, they're the only like uniforms. They were making a big fucking deal about it too, and they dropped it. They're like, we're the only uniforms to have a heathered pattern on our fucking jersey.
What's heathered mean?
It's like it's kind of like a tri-color thing where like it's not one consistent color. You can't really see it on there.
So what? It's like a black weave and then blue weave and then
you know, like when you get like a heather gray shirt and it's like kind of multiple different grays.
Oh,
kind of put together.
Kinda.
That's what they're doing with those uniforms. I don't know if you can see it that well, but I have a shirt in there.
I kind of see it, but
yeah, I mean, you get the gist.
Kind of hard to see.
Right. Fucking A, but I don't know. I don't like those. I think they should probably go back to the drawing boards on that. But what do you do? All right. Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
I do not like their uniforms.
No?
They're too plain, too basic. And like, if Nick was here, I would get shit for calling them basic.
The all black is fire.
Because
we have a recurring theme where we think of the all black. Or at least I say it.
Hey, like we said last week, you can't go wrong with like an all white or all black uniform. Except if you're the Commanders.
Yeah.
But you can't go wrong with like a simple color scheme like that. But I don't like the Jaguars uniforms. I think they're a little too basic. I like that they incorporate the teal more now.
Yeah.
But they're too safe, you know? Like
you need to be a little more fun and frisky.
Yeah, you're the Jaguars. Like you should have a little bit of character to the uniforms. It's too soft.
Jaguars meant to pounce.
Right. It's meant to pounce. Like they should incorporate some of their older uniform stuff from like when they first.
Well, like the gold uniforms?
No, not those.
Golden Grams, I call them.
That was a bad era. Having the Golden Graham uniforms, and then like
they look like they're straight out of the 70s.
Their fucking helmets were like a black to gold gradient. Those were wild. See if I can get those up. But nah, dog, they're like too soft. And if Nick was here, he'd be like, "Oh, but they're traditional. They're classic." But the thing is that like this franchise, the Jaguars, they've only been around since like 1996, 98, whatever it was.
Still a pretty new team too.
And they don't really have an identity built. Those were not it, dog. Those were not it.
Those for like 1 year, 2 years.
I think they have for 5. because
Really?
like,
They had that half and a half helmet for 5 years?
well, the NFL requires like a minimum of 5 years before you can make a significant uniform change.
Well, I feel like a helmet's not a very significant uniform change.
Unless they did that quick. No, they didn't because they had it from like 2013, 20. Oh, maybe they did it in under
17.
5 years. 2017. Yeah,
18 would be.
yeah.
They did
So
it in 13.
4 to 5 years, basically. But I don't like them. And I personally think they should change now too. So, let's go to the last team in the
AFC South.
AFC South is the Tennessee Titans, like we were just talking about. Honestly, not bad uniforms. The Oilers is better though.
Oh, for sure.
Look at that.
That's
Sexy.
chef's kiss.
I should buy an Oilers jersey, honestly.
Do it. Why not?
I don't know
Why
what
Derrick Henry?
Derrick Henry's going to be gone from that team by the end of the
Doesn't
year.
matter. It's still the king.
I feel like I should just buy like a throwback player who was a good player in Titans history that I could wear.
Oh.
Fucking
When did the Titans even come around?
they were in the league before as the Oilers, but then they moved to Houston. Or not Houston, they moved to Tennessee. They were the Oilers for a year. And then I think in the 90s, they switched to being the Titans. And fuck, Warren Moon would be a good jersey. Dude, imagine you get a Jake Locker Titans jersey. That guy sucked. He like got drafted first round for them. He played a year and then he was never heard from again. That's what I want. I want a fucking Oilers Jake Locker jersey.
You'd probably do a custom jersey.
I probably could. It'd be extra money though. But
yeah, but you want it.
it's true. I like when they wear their baby blue ones. They used to have a baby blue jersey. I guess they didn't wear it at all this year. But their navy ones, I don't really like as much.
I remember the baby blue jersey. It must have been last year they had it. Not the.
Yeah, I think they must have got rid of it to maybe add the Oilers set because that's already a baby blue.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of their Titans jerseys.
they need a refresh. It's kind of just blah. It's meh.
Yeah.
It's all just boring.
The gray on the shoulder pads, like I think it's supposed to be like a sword, but it's kind of weird. I'd just do away with it and do something different.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's move to our last division then, the AFC West. Start with the good old fucking. Let's do the Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
The Cameron's team.
Yeah, Cameron.
Cameron. Broncos. I've been saying it for like the past 3 years. Broncos need to change their uniforms, man. They're not good.
Oh, they're pretty bad.
They're old. They're outdated. They've had the same uniform since like 1997.
Yeah.
Like John Elway wore those uniforms.
It's fucking nuts.
And like the kind of angled like spikes and like stripes are weird. They are supposed to change their uniforms this year, I think. I heard.
Well, Cameron's buying a New Jersey. I can already.
Yeah. So hopefully they do something cool with
The only thing
that.
going good for them is they're all orange. The orange pants. The only thing. Only thing.
I think it'd be cool if they
I like the throwback helmet.
yeah, like the Denver D. The logo they have right now is cool, and I wouldn't be mad if they kept it. But going back to that,
the old school horse.
the old school horse with the Denver D,
Yeah.
and then like you know how they used to have like the Orange Crush uniforms with like the lighter blue helmets.
Yeah.
Bring those back, man. I'd be in love with that. I'd actually fucking probably buy a Denver Broncos jersey then. That's a bold statement. Like these, the 96 uniforms. Man, those are crispy.
Oh yeah.
I like that. I'm all about that. So
Do you think they'd bring it back and do a darker blue than that? That's what I think. They'd probably do like the blue that they kind of got now, maybe lighten it up a little bit.
I think that is probably what the most likely thing is that like they'll go back to like kind of a simpler early 1990s uniform design, but they probably would keep like the navy blue they have. Which I'm not mad if they do that, but
yeah, it's just they need something different.
Yeah, I think they should go for the whole shebang and keep the old throwback blue, but they probably won't. But whatever, I can live with it. All right, what is next on the list here? Las Vegas
Raiders or Oakland Raiders.
Yes, well, Las Vegas Raiders.
How long have they been in Las Vegas?
Since 2020, yeah, almost 4 years now. Yeah, it seems like that just happened recently. Keep these. Keep them forever. Never change them. That's end of story for me.
That's the Raiders.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
And if you want to go back and listen to me glaze the Raiders uniforms, it's
Here we go.
back there. It's like probably episode, I think it was like 5, 6, 7. Might even been earlier than that. Might have been 3 or 4. It's one of the early ones. It was the AFC uniform tournament or whatever we did. I went on about these, man.
Oh yeah, so I remember I was at home when this happened because this
Yeah.
is before we did in person.
Yeah. And but I'll say it once, I'll say it again. They're good uniforms. No other team does like silver and black, and it just looks so good. It's fitting for the Raiders. It is like it sucks that they're not actually good, but it's menacing. It is. It's cool. So that's end of story on that one. Chargers. If it'll load, or I can just click this, and it'll take me to the Chargers.
Loading.
Fucking A. Will it load?
Oh,
there it
we go.
goes. Chargers, don't change them. Love them.
Yeah,
Pretty easy statement on that one there.
it's classics.
I don't got much else to say about those. I mean,
Can't really change the Chargers much. They've kind of just been the same, you know.
well, they used to have those ones when they're in San Diego with like the darker blue. But them going back to like this powder blue when they went to LA, so smart. I love it.
Yeah.
And then close them out. Kansas City Chiefs. I say keep the Chiefs uniforms. Now they're already good in their own remarks, but they're definitely going to get like cemented in history now with the whole Patrick Mahomes dynasty thing.
Oh, for sure now.
Like people are going to go back 20 years and they're going to be like, you can never change the Chiefs uniforms. They're so good. They're so classic. Those are history.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if they brought they did like a white helmet.
A white cheese helmet would probably look fire.
That would be kind of good. And then you
Because
do
it's
like
just been the red for forever.
yeah, then you do like an arrow design on it or like do some type of alternate logo. That's what the Chiefs should do. They should bring in an alternate logo to make it look good. And like maybe it might look like Florida State a little bit, but I can live with that. I think it'll look dope. So alrighty. Put a bow on that one. That's another episode in the books, my friend. Got it all done with. 47 minutes in. Hopefully we get more of the crew to join us next week.
Yeah, hopefully. What's next week?
I haven't determined that yet. So, I mean, we'll figure it out. Give a little shout out to Doorborn. Hey, you know what Doorborn said? I put out that clip of us talking about Coronas on the beach last week, and there was like beach podcast, and they were like, well, we could provide some koozies for this Door County Beach podcast. So, shit. I'm all about it.
I'm down.
So, yeah, if you don't know what Doorborn is, it's a Door County lifestyle clothing brand. You can find them at door_born on Instagram and Facebook. Got some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely want to buy some stuff. Definitely makes me want to do a beach podcast. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell we're going to make that happen, but
we can figure it out. We don't even have to use microphones. We could just do our phones.
That's true.
Could bring a laptop, record it off the laptop.
Yeah.
We can hook the laptop up, take your phone up to my laptop or something, record it, edit it, put it on a file or something.
Yeah.
We can figure it out.
A little non-conventional, but you know, we're adaptable, all right?
If everybody's got AirPods in, we're just chilling.
There you go.
We'll be all right.
Yep. So go check out Doorborn. Go buy some of their clothes. They're pretty dope. I mean, it's getting warmer, so they do.
What do you mean? It's fucking cold today.
Today was cold. Yesterday was really nice.
For the people who don't live in the Midwest and are for some reason listening to this from down south, yesterday where we're at, it was in Green Bay. It was 69 or 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Very sunny, very nice. You know, I drove down. Drove all the way home with my windows down. I drove in a 50-mile-an-hour zone. Usually gets a little chilly. Oh no, yesterday was perfect. We wake up this morning to it being 10 degrees and 2 inches of snow on the ground.
Yep, snowing the whole time. Had to drive
and fucking hella winds.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. The whole day was fucking cold. I had to drive to Kiel this morning from my first stop, and I was supposed to turn on to like a different county road. Whole road was ice, so I just ended up sliding right past the fucking turn. I was just like, all right, guess I'm not turning there.
Guess I got to back it up.
Well, I just kept going until the next turn. I was like, all right, well, shit.
Here we go.
Mother Nature does not want me to turn right now, so I guess I
Nope,
won't.
not on that road.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's what we're dealing with. And then this weekend it's supposed to be. Sorry, back up to 60.
it's gonna be nice. But yeah, like I was saying, it's kind of getting warmer. So Dorborn, they go out to a lot of like festivals and stuff in Door County, and like a lot of like flea markets and stuff. And so they set up pop-up shops. So if you're in the Door County area, definitely go check them out. If you go to like a festival
you
or
get
something,
a hands-on product, feel. See what it's all about.
I mean, it's right there. The clothes are there. I mean, it's easier than online shopping. I mean,
a good farmer's market.
You can
Bring
online shop too.
The lady will be happy. You can get a fire T-shirt.
Right.
Fucking double win. Maybe she'll buy you dinner.
Dude, I'm craving that right now. Just a nice fucking summer day, like not too hot, like 65 degrees.
A little bit of breeze.
Sunny, light breeze, just walking around like outside. Maybe a beer or something.
75. Oh. 75 is the perfect spot. Yeah. 75. You have a little bit of shade on the beach, but you can also rotate in the sun.
Yeah.
You get a little bit of sun, You're about, I don't know, 20 feet from the water.
Yeah.
You can hear the waves, get the cool breeze off the lake, because we got the Lake Michigan over here.
Fucking board shorts, nice like button-down shirt.
Just sitting there.
Open.
Sitting there, you got the cooler on your left or right, cup holder. Just kind of sitting there.
Fuck, I hate this state. Why does it have to be so cold all the time?
Sitting there like this. Lime and the Rona, down the chute.
Damn. That makes me want it to not be like 20 degrees outside right now.
I mean, we could go to Florida.
Good. It's always an option.
It's a spontaneous trip.
That is a very spontaneous
Actually, no, because I got to give you $100 and I still owe someone $300
That's
for
true.
a ticket for something. So
yeah,
not a speeding ticket. It's a ticket for a
I have
concert.
off in May now from like fucking May.
Paid time off?
Yeah, paid time off.
Ooh.
It's like May 27th to May 31st or something. So, well, I'll probably end the podcast here because we're just rambling about whatever now. But
yeah.
So bye bye.
See you later.
But